football player. Coach Reeves says this guy's got a real future. The future's today. Now, come after the next punt. Don't assume they know anything. Block the next one. See if you can break it loose again. Oh, they got him worried. Looks like a block coming again.
Hutton will punt inside his 35. Arthur Marshall back inside the 20. The punt is away, and it's a good one. It'll go over Marshall's head and go into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Giants watch a Hutton punt of 55 yards. We're at 3:02 right now. 17-14. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maddox will be sent in by Dan Reeves. And they'll begin it at the 20. The Eagles coming into today, right in back of Dallas, having won 2 consecutive games with Rodney Peete, but they made the switch almost inexplicably, and they go with Randall Cunningham in the second half. The Giants began 0-3. They have now won 2 of their last 3. They yanked Dave Brown. They put in Tommy Maddox, who has come off the bench and thrown 2 interceptions.
And do they come that quick with Cunningham because the trade date is over? Now they are. They're going to be there all year. This is your guy.
What are you saying?
I'm saying this is a week ago. I don't know if he comes in that quick. I'm saying because there's no trading. All trades are off. You come on and start playing your whole team again. Just throwing that at you.
I like it. I like to think about it. 3:02 remaining in regulation. The Eagles on top 17-14. From the shotgun with Walker and Way at his side is Tommy Maddox. And the handoff to Walker. The block by Bishop. There goes Walker. Flag is thrown. Walker is out of bounds near the 25. Bobby Taylor was the one chasing him to the sideline.
You got 2:57 left. You got Maddox, who hasn't thrown a good pass. You got to try to run the ball. You got some problems here if you're a Giant fan. You got to go the length of the field. You got to go 80 yards.
And now you got to deal with another 5-yard penalty of holding.
This is suicide.
Holding. Number 30 offense. 10 yards. Repeat first down.
10-yard penalty. 9th penalty against the Giants today, and what Dan Reeves has told us had to be an errorless game. And the penalties have mounted up against the Giants today. Anything over 7, Coach, is probably something you can't tolerate.
And Dan is coaching as hard as he can coach, and you know he's frustrated because he didn't picture this happening.
Penalty pushes it back to the 10, where it is 1st and 20 for Maddox. They'll roll out of the pocket. Have an escort and given time. Throws the pass, and it is caught at the 20 by Arthur Marshall. Incomplete pass. It's waved off from the near side. Incomplete pass. 2:50 remaining. It'll be 2nd and long.
This is a dash. He's trying to roll away from the pressure and then throw all the way back. He's got the man open. It's low. Whoa, it looked like he scooped it up there. I didn't see it hit the ground there, but the officials are right there. Let's see if we can see it. Yep, it hit the ground, went right through his hands. Good call by the officials.
2nd down and 20 for Tommy Maddox. Again, in the gun. Maddox with again good time. Throws, and the pass is caught by Chris Callaway. He's at the 23. Had to get to the 30 for a first down as Maddox throws his first completion in 9 consecutive passes.
It was a turn-in curl, and it had RPMs. The ball looked better.
Clock is down to 2.5 minutes. Eagles on top by 3. Maddox with the 3rd down, and a completion for a first down to Chris Callaway at the 33. 2:20 left, clock ticking. Giants are out of timeouts.
Get on the line. They're walking up. Come on, you got to hustle if you're on offense. They're walking around.
First down for Maddox. Pocket crumbles. The throw is high and dropped by Arthur Marshall. Stops the clock with 2:02. It'll be 2nd down for Maddox and the Giants.
And William Thomas, 51, is playing left end now over Doug Riesenberg. And he is getting there quickly. In fact, he's leaving a little bit early.
And he's got 2 interceptions today, too.
You better get somebody to help because he's the guy that's going to get there.
2nd down and 10 for Tommy Maddox, who replaced the ineffective Dave Brown. From his own 34-yard line. Field goal will tie it for New York. Maddox moves up well. Now being chased by Ronnie Dixon. He has to get to the 44. He stops the clock, running out of bounds at the 38. That'll be the 2-minute warning with 1:56 remaining in the game. So can Maddox, put in by Dan Reeves, pull it out for New York? Eagles jumped off to a nice lead on a Waters 8-yard touchdown run, a fumble recovery. Zordich 58 yards for the TD, but since then only a field goal. Philadelphia holding on to a 17-14 lead. The Giants got a fumble on a punt, and Omar Douglas ran it on in.
If you're coaching in your living room, you tell the Eagles now the 35-yard line's the goal line, because you don't want to tie it up. Don't let anybody inside the 35. If you're coaching with these Giants, the screen's the thing. You're not getting protection. You're not throwing the ball good. How about a screen? Screen's a good call in this situation.
From the 38-yard line, 3rd down and 6 for Tommy Maddox. In the pocket, going long, has the receiver, but he underthrows him on the sideline. Derek Frazier was covering Arthur Marshall. It's an incompletion.
And at no time is he open. You don't throw. Watch the coverage right here. He'll roll over. It's man-to-man. At no time is he open.
Hit Frazier in the back of the leg.
He got his head turned around right in time. At no time do you throw it. If you're having these problems, the screen is still a good catch-all.
4th down and 6, and coming up, all except New York, the Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers. 4th down and 6. This is the game for the Giants. They have no timeouts. They've got to get to the 44. And a throw, they blow it dead. I was going to say a 3 down. They blow it dead. An incompletion. And Sylvester Wright, who is activated off the practice squad this week, young kid out of Kansas, may have jumped.
And Bobby Taylor was all over Chris Callaway. Nobody's open. Nothing's changed. We changed the quarterback.
Offside, 52 defense. 5 yards. Repeat 4th down.
That's the 6th time Philadelphia has been called offside.
4th down, having a hard time throwing the football. They may run on this one. It's 4th and just a little bit.
One note to make mention here, they're into the wind, so if Daloisa does get even within his range, it'll be a tough kick. And for Tommy Maddox, any throw into the wind is going to be very tough to complete.
You got less than a yard. With the way Tommy Maddox is throwing it, I'd say that you'll know if the quarterback gets under the center. When he gets under the center, the run is there. If he was shotgun, it would be pass.
Eagles by 3, 4th and 1. Got to get to the 44. The handoff to Walker, the former Eagle, who carries the defender for the 1st down. They'll move the chains. We're down to 1:42 and the clock ticking with no Giant timeouts.
Clock play. Throw it on the ground. Get it on the ground.
Maddox will spike it. Clock stopped at 1:35.
All right.
The Giants trail by 3.
They told you it was going to be a run. He got up underneath. Once he got up underneath, it's a run play. And the Eagles are running the blitz. That's a nice job of carrying people when you're running with the football by Herschel Walker.
Well, the Eagles got some new running backs. They jettisoned Walker. Walker picked up immediately by George Young and the Giants. 2nd down and 10. Maddox will put it up to his second receiver, and he's hit by William Thomas. Incomplete pass. 3rd down. Thomas has been everywhere, intercepting passes, rushing the quarterback, making tackles. He may be our Miller Lite player of the game.
Right now, I'd have to say he's got all the votes. He's getting off the ball quicker than anybody.
And beating Riesenberg.
Rolling inside. He can run. There he is. Now his hand right on the ball.
Giants have been absolutely miserable on 3rd down conversions today. 4 of 15. It's 3rd and 10 for Maddox. No timeouts. Minute and a half remaining in regulation. Maddox again. The throw. The completion. Walker has to get to the 44, and he gets to the 46. Mark Woodard makes the stop, and even more importantly, Jerry, he did not get out of bounds.
Good cleanup. Good tackling by the Eagles. Defense came up and kept him out. Here's a tough call. Here's a run situation or a pass. Quarterback's underneath.
4th down, 3 to go. Maddox has to get to the 44. He's got the 1st down. To the 43, Sherrard. We're down to 102, 101 remaining in the game.
Clock play. And Doug Riesenberg did a great block that time on William Thomas to make that work. Clock play.
They'll spike it and stop it at 53 seconds. with the Giants trailing by 3. Tell me again now where you think DeLuiso can hit for the Giants and where the Eagles need to think of as the goal line.
The Eagles have to say the goal line's the 35-yard line. Anything inside the 35 can tie the game. Right here, we got wind, so maybe like the 32. You got to say that's it. You can't let them get inside of here. Inside of here could tie the game. That's the goal line for the Eagles. Stop them. Stop them before they get to 35 if you're an Eagle.
Big drive orchestrated by Maddox. 13th play of the drive. 1st and 10. Rolls out of the pocket. Buys himself some time. Here comes the rush, and he is thrown another interception. This time, Michael Zordich. The 3rd interception today thrown by Maddox. The 4th turnover by the Giants, and the Eagles will come out of Giants Stadium with a win today and go unbeaten in the NFC East.
Zordich, William Thomas, Kurt Gabea, you can't play any better than those 3 played on defense today. This is a dash to get away from the rush. He's going to run all the way to the right. And there's Zordich just dropping in the zone. And he's trying to throw back after the dash.
Across the grain.
Across the grain.
Eagles defense today has been spectacular.
There's Zordich standing at the line. He's dropping for the zone. He's not going with the quarterback running away from him. He's staying in his hook.
So the Eagles will drop to a knee, and our Miller Lite player of the game from the Eagles, Michael Zordich. He picked up a fumble of Rodney Hampton, raced 58 yards for the touchdown, and right there, Jerry, we talked to him yesterday. He comes up with a huge interception, which gives the Eagles their 3rd consecutive win, a 4-3 record, and a 3-0 unblemished mark in the NFC Eastern Division.
What a great job he's done. Here's a guy that was so upset that he missed a game in his career. There's Dan Reeves, hard fought, could not get wide receivers open, could not get people open to throw the ball to him.
The Giants will drop to 2-5. They've got a bye week. They'll play at Washington and at Seattle, and for Tommy Maddox, a very difficult day. Replacing Dave Brown because Reeves, at least as our read up here is, was ineffective. And Michael Zordich picking off the 3rd of 3 Tommy Maddox interceptions. And a hand there from Bobby Taylor, the rookie, but the veteran Zordich. He used to play for the Jets, an unrestricted free agent, joining the Eagles in 1994. Comes up big for the coach, Ray Rhodes. Now for Jerry Glanville and Pam Oliver. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long from Giant Stadium, where the final score, the Eagles 17, the Giants 14. Coming up next, except for New York City, it's the second half of our Fox NFL Sunday doubleheader. You'll see either the Cowboys take on the Chargers or the Redskins battle the Cardinals. You're watching Fox Sports coverage of the